Hello! Today we're going to figure out how to post a job posting into Slack. We're going to start here at Slack so you can kind of see where we're going. We're going to post this job into the apprentices board because we're looking for an apprentice. We're going to start with our scope definition email. This is the client, Rhonda. She says, sounds good. We have a written job awarded. She wants to put on the schedule for 11/2. I believe that I already cleared it with my handy person, my team lead, which will be David. I'm going to go up to the scope definition and grab all of the job description. I'm really only going to grab the Handyband on-site labor. And this doesn't have to be super detailed, so I'm probably going to edit it down to something a little bit more concise. A great place to start when you're posting a job into Slack is not in the actual Slack channel. You should create a DM to yourself. The reason is that Slack, when you press enter, sends. Or you can hold shift and press enter, and then it goes to the next line. You can change this in the settings, but it's not necessary. It's kind of nice to be able to just hit enter. Here I'm going to write the title. I want it to be something quick and easy. I want it to call out the person who's the team lead, since we're posting this in the apprentices board. And I want to have some of the key information right at the top. As you can see in the previous example above us, the things that you want to make sure are in the Slack headline are callouts to any key people involved, the job length, the rate in which we're booking at, how many people we're looking for, the general location with a link embedded to the specific location, and the booking window. I think I double back to add the booking window later. Obviously, here is a great example of me using some style in this posting. Take that generalized location and create a link, which you can do at the bottom. I grabbed the link from Google Maps, so they see at a glance that it's in North Central Austin. But when they click on it, it brings up Google Maps and shows them exactly where it is. From this point on, using Shift plus Enter, see how I didn't use Shift plus Enter? It's okay, because I can go up and edit it. Boom. Now at this point, I'm going to put in the job details. Well, gotta go copy and paste. I'm going to get rid of some of this super detailed information, because really what I want them to understand is what the high points of the job are. Here is a great synopsis of the job now. There's even a cool wooden unicorn on the door she said we could have. The last thing I want to put in here is the booking date. That's very important. It's booking from Tuesday the 2nd to Thursday the 4th. Looking over my details here, making sure I didn't forget anything. See how it creates the little link. Doing a thorough double check before I copy everything and then actually post it into the apprentices board. I go over into my channels area I find the apprentices board, and then I post the job. The reason why we do this in this way is that we then add photos once we're posting into the correct channel. These photos I've downloaded from the job submission and filed them into the client folder. I use a smart folder, which I would suggest you do too. Information on that can be found in your onboarding documentation. I go find the client folder, find the resources folder inside the client folder, and then pick the appropriate photos. I usually only use like 3 or 4. Sometimes the resources folder has a bunch of photos. That's for when they get the job. They can go investigate it. But in the meantime, I'm just going to put some high-level photos that really show what they're dealing with. Replacing rotten wood and then seeing a photo of how much wood that is really rotten really changes how much the person really wants to get the gig. If you press post once the photos begin loading, it won't actually post it until they've all been uploaded. Once you're satisfied with the photos that you've chosen, post the entire job to the Slack channel. Here I forgot to call out the booking agent, which is myself. That's important. What this does is it calls out the people involved in the job so that when an apprentice responds to this, everybody is linked in. I put a call out here to reply in thread is an option that they can choose so that the conversation about the job doesn't flood the apprentices board, but pulls it out into its own separate thread based on this one post. Look at that. Now the handy people or apprentices, when they see this, will come up on their phone with the headline, and then they can click on it like a text. It also pings the people that you've called out in the post. So if you talk to David about this job, and then you say, hey, I'm going to get you somebody, and then he gets pinged by the job post, then can keep track of what's going on in that job post, and you'll see, oh, this person responded, this person responded. Booyah! There you go. How to post a job to Slack. So, hope you liked it. Also, this rockin' Metallica-esque track that has been on repeat in the background, it's called Dark Lady. I made it.